We begin in Colbert County, where we're learning more about a deadly motorcycle crash last night. State troopers identified the victim as Jonathan Mullins, a Cherokee. Troopers say he was on a motorcycle and was hit by a car while on Highway 72 near Mill Creek Loop. Mullins was thrown from the motorcycle and pronounced dead at the scene. The man accused of shooting a Scottsboro police officer that then led to a long manhunt is waiving his preliminary hearing. Daniel McCarn was scheduled to have his hearing this Wednesday. He was arrested in July, charged with shooting Lieutenant Derek Porch, which then led to the manhunt. He was eventually captured and arrested. McCarn's attorneys told the judge they will allow the case to move to a grand jury instead. As of now, there is no timeline as to when the case will go to a grand jury.
We're tracking a couple of showers and potential storms across the valley for the rest of our Labor Day evening. We're looking at radar right now where lightning indicators are starting to raise up into those 30s. So we're starting to see some decent storms moving through. A couple of counties caught with some heavy downpours as well. Right over Coleman, looks like Newmarket, parts of Huntsville as well, seeing some showers throughout the afternoon. And you can see some of these rain-cooled temperatures bringing us into those mid 70s for some areas. Even Meridianville getting into about 66, a little cooler than expected. So we'll continue to see those rain chances throughout the rest of your evening. Some folks without rain still in those mid comfortable 80s. Starting to see a cool down overnight tonight. The rain timeline will start to taper off closer to the evening time as we start to lose that daytime heating, which is fuel for some of these storms and showers moving through. So expectations are to start seeing those taper off again around 7 p.m. moving into your later evening, and tonight's lows expected to be close to the mid and upper 60s for lots of us. Still keeping those rain chances to note overnight. Could see some showers heading into your Tuesday. I'll go over that in a moment.
Looking forward to that. Thank you, Jada. And here's some good news. The next time you visit the grocery store, you might see a drop in prices. Starting today, the tax on Alabama groceries is going from 3% down to 2%. Also, products like diapers and maternity clothes will be cheaper as the state is removing the 4% tax on baby and feminine products. Leaders say the tax cuts will make it easier for every Alabamian to make ends meet. WAFF 48's Faith Delp will have much more on this story coming up today at 4 p.m. It's Labor Day and Governor Kay Ivey has a message for you on this holiday. You're going to hear from her after the break. In honor of Labor Day today, Alabama Governor Kay Ivey released a video for you to watch, paying tribute to the hardworking men and women who help keep our state strong. Take a listen.
My fellow Alabamians, this Labor Day we are pausing to honor the men and women who keep our state moving, our hard-working Alabama workforce. Here in Alabama, we know a thing or two about hard work. We rise early, we stay the course, and we never shy away from rolling up our sleeves to get the job done.
Now, your first alert weather forecast with Jada Russell.
As I mentioned earlier, we're going to continue to track some of those showers and potential storms overnight tonight, leaving our temperatures in a much cooler place around 65 for some parts of the valley. We're going to continue to see some overnight showers as well. Heading into your Tuesday morning, some folks could wake up with some rain in their starting position for the day. We're going to continue to see temperatures hang out around these low end 80s, moving up to the mid 80s as we get later into the week. We are expecting to see a cool blast of air around Thursday afternoon into the evening, so we'll start start to see rain chances ahead of that, picking up rain chance on the heaviest day for Wednesday, moving into Thursday. And we'll start to see some conditions become a little sticky around that time. We'll see comfy and sticky conditions. Our humidity outlook sticking around those mid 60s with that dew point. So expectations are for the days ahead to be a little uncomfortable, but not oppressive. And that's what we'll take around here. We're used to that at this point. So later on this afternoon, we'll start to see some stronger showers and storms developing closer to the 5 and 6 o'clock hour. You'll notice a lot of us already taking that downturn into those mid 70s around that time with that rain cooled air. We'll continue to see the cool off heading into our late evening. Around 9 o'clock is when some areas will finally dry out. You can see a passing shower, some heavy rain going through the Florence and Lauderdale County area. We'll continue to see that overnight, and by your Tuesday morning, most of us will be in those mid 60s I mentioned, but some folks will see a passing shower or two as early as about 6 to 7 a.m. before we start to see afternoon showers build in for most of our Tennessee counties and a couple of our northernmost counties here in Alabama before it spreads across, moving east throughout the rest of the day. We'll continue to see those rain chances for the next few days. We'll do a rinse and repeat that we could see some morning showers for your Wednesday as well, but once we get to Friday with some of that cooler air blasting through, it'll do a great deal of drying out for our communities. So we'll have a beautiful weekend ahead. Just a couple of days that you'll have to walk out the door with that umbrella on standby.
And that'll do it for today's 48 Fast Cast. Don't go too far. AJ Wiest will join us online in a couple of minutes with Before the 4. Then tune in at 4, 5, 6, and 10 p.m. on WAFF 48 on your TV as we break down the top stories of the day. Thanks for watching and have a great and safe Labor Day.